let me see.
Yeah,
Go back.
just started right now.
Okay.
So
Not showing up. Oh, there you go now. Let me see. Oh, there you go now.
Yep.
Okay, sound. Okay. All right.
you want me to open up? For
Yeah, you go.
Okay, con. All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakodash.
And also double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the brothers out there who are pushing the word in all truth and in all sincerity. And today we're going to get into a lesson about, how we got to go through that, furnace of affliction, all right, to become glorified gods, all right. Can the brother get real quick before honor is humility, all right? So, the brother's about to get that in Proverbs, and look, before we get into our glorified state, before we become the head nation of the whole universe, we got to deal with this affliction right now. This is a
No, I said we gotta go through experience, man.
Yeah.
So we pretty much getting the left hand side. That's how you become gods. The gods know the good and evil, man. So we went through this, the experience, what the left hand side is all about, man. All right.
Yep.
To be them gods, man.
I was gonna add too in 2nd Ezra, the 7th chapter, it says, that basically Israel's portion, their lot, is to go through that, that straight gate. All right. Basically to go through that path of difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
We're not here to have a good time. This is not our rest, as the book of Micah 2:10 says.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And we're here to deal with our punishment, okay, and then also learn from our mistakes. Learn through this punishment.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But
And then we were saying too. The brother said it makes sense. The Lord's using Satan to push through his hell, but actually, Satan is actually trying to make you better by going through the affliction, man. Because Satan works for the Most High. Satan is a child of the Heavenly Father as well, man.
That's right.
All right. So, and the brother said too, we gonna be cool with Satan in the kingdom of heaven, and we're gonna have the power to sick Satan on Esau and other heathen nations in the kingdom.
That's right.
So that's what we're gonna have all that in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, but right now we just got to go through a lot. Now is to go through the affliction, go through the hell, man. And through the experience, like you said, we learning to be them gods, man. So y'all had the scriptures.
This Proverbs 15:33. It say the fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Before honor is humility.
That's right. Before honor is humility, which humility goes into the word humiliation, meaning you're going to be basically put down. All right, and you're going to be scoffed at, laughed at, mocked. Okay, people aren't going to take you serious. They're going to look at you as a lowlife, so on and so forth, man. Okay, but we gotta we gotta deal with these things. All right, first before we get that honor. All right, Jay, just like Yahweh Shai, can I get this real quick in the book of Romans? The Romans 8. Oh, Salaki, I thought you were gonna say something.
Oh no, go ahead, bro.
Salaki, this is Romans 8. All right, and I'll start at 17. And if children, then heirs of the Most High Yahweh, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. Okay, because look, before Yahweh Shai got that glory, he had to what? Suffer. He had to be abased. Okay? Then once he, finished his, lot, all right? Hey, what happened? He went to the right, he went to the Father, and he got glorified. He's on the right-hand side right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And so we got to, deal with the same thing. All right?
Mm-hmm.
I got one first. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 10. It says, we are fools for Hamashiach's sake. It says, but we are wise in Hamashiach. It's like it says, ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. And they brought that out basically to go into the humility part, man. All right, because these people in the world, man, all right, they don't understand, why we go through certain while we go through certain afflictions and continue to endure. All right, they don't understand why we certain brothers been in this truth, for decades, man. All right, you got scoffers and scorners, family members. They scoff and they scorn. All right, they say, "Oh, you've been preaching this for the longest," so forth and so on. All right, but we're made fools for Mashiach, man. Going out on the highways and byways preaching, man. You got scoffers and scorners. They scoff us, mock us, man. All right, but we're lifting up this standard. All right, we're going through all that humility. All right, in the affliction. All right, on this side, all right, to be glorified with the Lord. As the brother, mentioned in the scripture.
That's right. And at the end of the day, look, we're gonna get a prize for all this. The Lord is gonna, as the scriptures say, He's not gonna forget our works of what is it? The works of labor of love.
Oh yeah, Hebrews.
I forgot how it's exactly worded, but
I grabbed it for you.
The Lord's not going to forget, all these works that we've, done. He's going to remember all the sacrifices that we've done. Because brothers have missed out on great job opportunities. They could have been successful in this world. Okay, they've lost wives, children. Okay, family members. And when I mean by lose, I'm talking about you don't have a connection with them anymore.
Right.
Okay.
You lost friends.
Yeah, friends. Yep. Hey, a lot of people lost their reputation because some brothers they might have had a good reputation in this world. All right. Their name was high in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Some brothers football players. They ain't doing that no more.
Exactly, man.
Hey, cause going back, hey, Peter asked Yahushua, he said, "We've forsaken all. What should we get in return?" He said, "Those who lost wives,
I think lands
and stuff. I forget exactly how it goes, but it said you should. The reward you're gonna get all that back in double, man. Just going back to Job, man. He lost everything. He lost his wife came up against him. His children. He lost his riches.
Lost the children.
His children.
They died.
The Lord put him through all kinds of hell. And then at the end of all that, after he went through it, the Lord blessed him double what he had before, man. Right. So the Lord had these scriptures written for example. These scriptures supposed to be the comforter, supposed to comfort you, man. All right.
I got the precept.
Oh, God, go ahead, brother.
It's Matthew chapter 19, verse 27. It says, "Then Peter," it's like it didn't answer Peter, and said unto him, "Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore?" And Yahushua said unto him, it's like it said unto them, "Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in a regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne."
Yeah, which that proved reincarnation in the regeneration, because they ain't getting in their lifetime. They had to come back.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
It says, "When the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon the 12 tribes, judging." It's like ye also shall sit upon the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's it.
It says, "And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brother, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life."
Right. And what's better than everlasting life? Living forever. In righteousness.
That's right.
Oh, I had
You got it.
Yeah, this John chapter 16, verse 33. "These things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer, I have overcome the world." And that's why we're able to have a sense of hope, because we know that Yahushua is coming back, man. That's right. And Yahushua already overcame death, and he overcame the world. And then we following in Yahushua, so he gave us the Holy Spirit, he gave us our heritage, he gave us wisdom and knowledge, he gave us all the utensils we need, to survive this thing, man, to overcome. That's right? So now we're utilizing it so Yahushua can give us salvation when he come back, man. But in the world, the Lord said in the world we're going to have tribulation. But in the Lord, in Yahushua, we're going to have peace, man.
That's right. I got a precept to back you up. This is Isaiah chapter 48, verse 10, and it reads, "Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction, You see, we're meant to go through this. The Lord said, hey, I chose you guys, this particular group, to go through that fire, man. Hey, they deal with all sorts of trials and tribulations, man. And as Acts 14 and 22 it says, hey, before we get into the kingdom of heaven, we're going to enter into much trials and tribulations, man. Hey, going back to that second Ezra, the 7th chapter, this is Israel's lot. This is Israel's portion. Okay? So we're going to be going through it. And as it says here, real quick, let me get this one too as well. This is Sirach 2:5. It says here, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So you got to go through it, all right? Acceptable men are going to go through these things, all right? See, we were joking about it, right before we started. Remember Murph's, that one lesson with the Burger King, was it Burger King profits tap out early?
Yeah.
See, they tapped out early, man. A lot of these cats, they tap out early. But see, a man of the Lord, they're just going to go through it, man, and just keep pushing and pushing. That's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. And those men that keep pushing and enduring to the end, they're going to get glorified. They're going to change, man. What does it say in that 1 Corinthians? You shall be changed, all right, in the twinkling of an eye. Out of nowhere, the elect is just going to change. They're going to get those new bodies, okay? They're going to be purified. They're going to have the laws in their mind, okay? And they're going to come back as gods, man. They're going to be like Yahweh Shai. What did Yahweh Shai say? I'm not going to meet you as a man.
Yeah.
So we're going to be just like Yahweh Shai. We're going to be in this godlike state soon, man.
That's it.
All right, but first we got to deal with all this affliction, all this BS, so to speak, Hey, it is what it is, and this is really our punishment. But what's crazy is, can I get Salak, Yakim? Can I get this one real quick in the book of Ezra, I believe? It's I think it's like 9 and 13.
And this is our punishment. You go deeper. The Lord's training us to be gods. So we, like I said, we're getting the experience. Cause remember what Eve listened to the serpent, which was the man. It wasn't no damn snake. All right. Then she brought that false philosophy to Adam. He ended up going off. After they got their judgment, the serpent, Eve and Adam, after they got their judgment, the Lord gave them. What did angels say? They become like us, knowing good and evil.
Yeah.
So that's what So like I said, Lord, we going through this. This is training ground, pretty much, too. Train us to be them guys, man. And we're gonna be able to judge the nation. They gonna still be in the flesh, and we're gonna judge them righteously. We're gonna know when to have mercy, and all, because we've been there.
Yeah.
Right.
We experienced what it's like to be in this flesh.
That's right. There's times where you made an honest mistake, so to speak.
Yeah.
And you need that mercy. But then there's times where, hey, you got to get that judgment.
Yeah.
But I got these two precepts real quick. This is Ezra 9 and 13. And after all that has come upon us for our evil deeds, all right, meaning the nation of Israel, and for our great trespass, seeing that thou, our power, has punished us less, so we're still getting punished less, all right, than our iniquities deserve, and has given us such deliverance as this. Okay? So the main point is, hey, the Lord has punished us less, all right, than our iniquities deserve. And it says here in Romans 8 and 18, for I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. All right? So this suffering that we're going through, it's a light affliction, as the scriptures say in 2 Corinthians, man. This is still a light affliction. We could be going through way worse, man.
Right.
Okay? And these afflictions, look, they're not compared to what's coming, man. For us. Hey, man, we some of the things that the Lord, has, a plan for us, we can't even fathom it in our mind, man. All right? We can't even imagine it. We're just going to have to be there and experience it. There's a lot of things coming for us. A lot of things, man. So this suffering, it's worth it, man. It's worth to get that big prize in the end, man.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Like I always say, man, hey, we take all these small L's, because that's what they really are. Even if they seem major at that, present time, man. All right? It may seem like a lot, but hey, they're all small L's at the end of the day. And then ultimately we're gonna get what? That big W, man.
Yeah, and the Lord ain't forget yourself. He ain't forget you went out. On this side, you might not have brothers. You got brothers in the truth. They don't have a woman. The Lord ain't forget about that, man. He gonna bless you, man. And I got this real quick. This is Hebrews 6:9. It says, "But beloved, we are everything good."
Yeah. I was just double checking.
Okay. It says, "But beloved, we are persuaded better things of you, and things that accompany salvation, though we thus speak. For the Most High, Yahweh, is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister." So the Lord ain't unrighteous to reward you, you know. All right, it ain't like dealing with Esau, Edom, man. The Lord sticks to his word, man. You Esau tell you, if you do this, I do this. And you do it, and then Esau reneged on the deal. The Lord is not like that, man.
Right.
All right, the Lord, if you serve him to the best of your ability, he's going to give you a reward for that, man.
That's right.
All right, he's not unrighteous. Forget that, man. Men is unrighteous. Esau's unrighteous, man. All right, so your best bet is to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahshua. The scripture said, "Never trust thy enemy, man. For as iron rusted, so is wickedness." You got a lot of our people won't trust this devil when it's evident that he's just that, the devil. You got his track record don't look good at all, but you still put your trust in this motherfucker, man. So guess what? Who would pity a charmer that's bitten by a serpent, man? All right. When he stab you in the back again, which he gonna do? He been doing it since day one. You know, ain't nobody gonna pity you, man, because we telling you to watch out, to be on guard with this dude, man. All right. Well, that was it on that. You asked something.
This on Philippians chapter 2. This is Philippians chapter 3, verse 7. It say, "But what things were gained to me, those I counted lost for Hamashiach."
Yeah. So the things that you gain in this world, hey man, we're gonna forget about it. Who cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then scripture says that this world is temporary, man.
Yeah.
But the kingdom of heaven will be eternal. Like the scripture say, man.
It say the former things is passed away.
Yeah.
Hey, the fashion of
It's
this.
just like that's what
The fashion of this world. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen. So hey, the Lord may give you a goodie here and there. May give you a car. Hey, may give you a chick to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And may whatever little perks. You know, brothers get little perks in this world. But at the end of the day, it's like, hey, we get it, and then if it goes away, so what, man? Whatever.
Yeah, because you ain't taking that shit with you
Exactly.
anyway. You ain't even taking these bodies with you.
Exactly.
Facts.
That's right.
You know?
That's why the spirit now is to detach from everything.
Yeah, and I've been saying this for a while. Look, man, the Lord's going to force the elect to completely detach from a Babylon Esau of this world, man. The Lord's going to sever the elect completely, man. He's going to sever them from this world, and he's going to force them and then not only just force, but allow them to attach onto him. You know?
That's why we go. That's why you go through the hell you go through, man.
Yeah.
It keeps you on edge. It keeps you not hating this place, man.
Right.
Yeah. To ultimately be what? His people.
Yeah.
That Zechariah 13 and I think it's the 10th verse. You know, because I think the 9th verse goes into the 2/3, but the 10th verse goes into the 1/3. And what does it say? They shall call upon my name.
Yeah.
All right. And they shall be my people. Not, you know.
That's it.
You know, roughly paraphrasing it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good. Guess what? 2/3 are still a no people to Yahweh Shem Yahshua till they come back through whoever the elect is, man.
That's right.
You know?
Can you start that again from the top?
This Philippians 3 and 7. It say, "But what things were gained to me, those I counted lost for Hamashiach. Yeah, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Hamashiach, Yahushai, my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Hamashiach."
That's it.
That's right.
So yeah, all these things is nothing compared to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Yahweh Shem Yahushua got way greater things prepared for us that we can't even imagine. You know, so the things we lose on this side, the things we sacrifice on this side is nothing.
Right.
You know, because these things not even go last forever anyway.
That's right.
The things Yahweh Shah got for us gonna be for eternity.
That's right.
Right.
And that's what it's like. I was gonna say real quick. It's like that's why these scriptures are our comfort, man. You know, that's why scriptures tell us to store up our treasures in heaven, man. You know, and not on this earth, man. You know, because like scripture says, where your heart is, there will your treasure be also, man. So we, like the brother, all these things, like the brother was saying, all these things we got here. You know, the brother might bless us with a car, or a woman, or you know, a decent paying job. You know, some brothers, you know, got abundance, you know, so to speak. You know, on this side, but you know. The point is, man, you know, all these things are temporal, all right, and all these things are gonna, pass away right along with this place, man.
Yeah, things come and go.
Come and go. That's right. You know, but what's eternal is righteousness, man. All right, and our works are gonna forever follow us. So we gotta, you know, build up our treasures in heaven, man. You know.
Moth and rust don't corrupt, as the scripture says.
I got something to back up what you said. This is John 14. I'm gonna start at 2 main points and 3. This is John 14 and 2. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. So that the Lord's doing that right now. He's getting everything set up for us. And we're about to, we're about to go to that place, man. Where all good things dwell, man. Roughly paraphrasing it. It's in that second Ezra's. And if I go and prepare a place for you, and I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. All right, so we're just waiting on the Lord, man. He's got stuff, in store for us. Okay, all right. And this place it's about to be destroyed, man. You know, the place that's coming is gonna be, it's gonna be eternal. Cause look, see, these ages, all right, they have an expiration date. All right, all these great kingdoms. But see, the kingdom that's to come is going to be an everlasting kingdom. That's right. All right, that's spoken about, I think, in Daniel, the 2nd chapter. It speaks about that. And that's the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, the kingdom of Israel. That's what's coming. You know, we see it right now. Look at this world. Look at it. It's just done. America is just not how it used to be. You keep, man, let's just say, like, hypothetically speaking, you try to chase the American dream. Well, you're going to have to work, like, not even exaggerating, 50, 60 hours, all right, just to make it by, to barely get a small house, all right?
40 years, 40,
yeah.
50.
you got all this debt. Then you got to worry about, if that woman's going to, divorce you, whatever, cheat on you, take the kids, whatever, right? You got to worry about that. Then you still got to, you may just be cruising. Next thing you know, an Edomite cop pulls you over. Then you're worried about your life. Like, man, am I going to die today? Over a simple traffic stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to live in this place? Like, that's crazy. And then just, like, we always talk about it, the decline of just Chicago. Downtown looks like a complete ghetto now in Chicago. Literally. There's maybe a few sections that are nice, but downtown literally looks like a ghetto now, man. It looks like the south side or west side of Chicago, not even exaggerating, man.
Places boarded up and shit, retail space, buildings, like you said, all dingy and shit now, man.
Yeah.
So.
This place is done.
The place done, yeah. And in fact, that way we live, man. Look, house to house.
Oh, like,
we always talk about that. Yeah,
it's not even house to house anymore. We live story. What is it? Floor to floor, man.
Floor.
Unit to unit now. It's not even. You don't even have a house anymore. You have a part of a house now.
Right.
That's it. And people want to live like this. This is not a way of living. This is really a true death style. But see, the Lord, going back to what you're saying, He wanted us to go through this so we can get the understanding, like, this is not the way to live. This is not how life is supposed to be.
Yeah, he's showing us, you do anything outside of what I told you to do, it's going to be death and hell, man.
Yeah.
My way is better. This is what he's showing us. His way is fucking better. This way is better, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's showing us that because he don't follow the ways of the Lord. Look at the results of how this kingdom is, man.
Yep.
Based off them just putting away what the Lord said and doing their own fucking thing, man.
You can't keep the Sabbath here. You can't keep the land Sabbath.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing at rest. The pollution and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking up the trees. The fucking you don't even see like flowers and bees and shit that no more.
It's gone. Even when you're talking about the pollution, because the last time so there's a brother that lives in the suburbs and he's kind of far out of the city, right? And we were talking about how the more you get away from the city, the more your body actually feels it feels better. You feel more refreshed. You feel cleansed. You feel rejuvenated once you get out of the city. And he's maybe like 45 minutes away or so. And we were talking about. I said, hey, you go even another, let's just say, an hour away from the city, because my parents, they have a basically like they got some property on a campground, right? And that's like basically straight, like it's pretty much forest out there. Now, of course, there's little things, little cabins, shit like that. But point being though is, when I go out there for like 2 days, 3 days, I feel great, man. I feel great. But the second you go back into the city, man, there's so much car pollution. You got all this Wi-Fi and all that stuff, this 5G. That's really messing us up. We don't even really realize it, but that stuff it's messing with us, man.
Yeah.
That's like slowly, that's hurting your insides, man. All right, affecting, your brain.
Yeah. That's why people. A lot of people have a hard time sleeping at night. That's why, cause the damn Wi-Fi, the radiation. You know? All right. And that's the reason why you don't see the bees and stuff no more, man. That shit fucked them up, man. Having all this damn radiation around, man.
That's actually causing a lot of birds to drop out the sky too.
Yeah.
That was gonna. It's crazy.
See how Esau way is death.
Yep. Hey, you know what's so crazy? I don't know if you brothers saw this video, but you actually now have like birds and animals attacking the 5G towers.
Oh yeah.
They're literally. They're trying to rip the wires. They're doing that, trying to do anything and everything as a team to eliminate that thing, because it's literally hurting them. And and see, animals, they have a different senses, that's heightened, right? You know what I'm saying? Like animals, they can hear things more than humans. They can smell things, etc., right? So they really know that's doing damage. See, we don't really notice it because the Lord didn't give us those senses that high. But hey, man, those animals know that shit is killing them, and that's why they're trying to rip it apart, man.
Yeah, because scripture, I believe in Job, it says, pay attention to the animals or something. Pay attention to the animals, man.
Yeah, they shall teach thee.
Yeah, the animals should teach thee, man. So the animals, that should let you know. That should let you know, if you really pay attention, that shit is death, man. And you ain't supposed to have that shit around, man. All right, I had some. You said something. Our kingdom gonna be. I was just holding this. This Isaiah 45:17. This also proof, huh?
Can I get that for you?
Oh, come on.
Salaki, I found it.
Okay.
This is Job chapter 12 verse 7. It says, "But ask now the beast, and they shall teach thee, the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee, or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee."
So the example of them birds attacking that 5G tower. That shit, they telling you right there. That shit is no good, man.
Yep. And it says, "Or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee." Just to back up with the elder, man. They quoted the precept, man. They watch nature. Nature tells you how things should be, man. All right. You got this guy. Yeah. He'll tell you, oh yeah. Guy on guy is good, man. Girl on girl is good. You know what? If you don't feel like you're a man and you think you're a woman, that's a good thing. Just do it.
Yeah, just do it. Just feel the lust of your flesh. Do as thou will, man. Hey, because he's really saying the Lord's wrong. He's right.
Yeah, this dude is sick, man. What a sick.
He trying to put that spirit out there that the Lord don't understand you, and because that's how Jake is. Jake think like. Well, the Lord don't understand because he wasn't put in his position as humans was put in, because he's so glory and almighty. Why do you think Yahushua was brought down here, bro? Yahushua was brought down here to show us that you can be perfect in the flesh, man. Not to the extent of Yahushua, but to strive for that perfection of Yahushua, man.
You people you just demons, man. And that's why the Lord gonna allow this devil to go so far with wicked evil plans to punish you wicked ass fuckers, man.
Yep.
All right, it's just that simple.
Oh, that's another thing too. I'm glad you said that, Lord, because you gotta understand, and this is Lord willing as well. Lord willing, we part of that number. These plagues is for these wicked niggas, man.
Yeah.
All of the stuff that the Lord about to send, this tribulation, because it comes to a point in time where we know we at the end. It's getting closer and closer. Sometimes that flesh kick in and it gets scary, bro. It gets scary because reality really hit. this shit about to be real, you know. But this is for these wicked people, bro.
Yeah.
This is for the harden us and to try us to perfect us, man. So why would the Lord have us get overtaken by that? You know, unless something not right about your spirit. And if that's the case, then you gotta examine yourself, man. Yeah. But the stuff that the Lord about to send, that's to make us better. That's to purify us, man. All right, so we could prove ourselves worthy of the Lord. But for the rest of these people, that's for their destruction. That's why I say in 2nd Esdras of the 9th chapter, don't worry about how the ungodly shall perish, man.
That's it.
But worry about how the righteous shall be saved.
God, if we Lord willing, we part that number. The Lord's gonna get us through all that anyway.
Come.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah, some.
God, this 1 John 4:1. It say so like in 1 John 3:1. It say, behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of the Most High. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. But love, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doeth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is.
That's right. All right. Hey, once he appears, hey, we're going to be just like him. All right, and that goes back into that whole that scripture that I brought out. You know, I know I quoted it in that 1 Corinthians, I think 15, how we're going to be changed in the twinkling of an eye, man. Hey, once. Can you get Wisdom of Solomon? Was it 18? Get 18 and I think the 7th verse. Real quick, because look, as this destruction comes, right? There's gonna be what? Salvation.
Yeah.
I believe it's 18 and 7. If you can get that. What does it say? You got it?
Yeah, it say, so of thy people was accepted.
What does it say above it, Doc? Can you read one more verse above it?
Verse 6, it says, of that night were our fathers certified.
Salaki, read 7 and then 8. Salaki, it's those two verses.
It says, Salaki, this Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 7. So of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous and destruction of the enemies.
That's right. So the righteous, all right, that elect, all right, they're going to be saved, all right, and then those 2/3 they're going to be destroyed, all right? Simple as that. You know, keep going.
It says, verse 8, for wherewith thou didst punish our adversaries, by the same thou didst glorify us.
Exactly. So while our enemies are going to be punished, we're going to get glorified. And can you get that 1 Corinthians 15 now with the how we're going to be changed? So while these people are, you know, they're going to get the 4 swords judgments that's is written about, all the plagues that are in the scriptures that are not in the scriptures, they're going to be, you know, dealing with that, and all that ultimate plague, which we always talk about, is what? The missiles. All right, they're going to deal with that. All right, and as they're dealing with that, we're going to be translated like Enoch. Okay, we're going to be translated because the Lord doesn't want us to be tainted. We're going to be translated through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shine. As we're getting translated, we're going to be changed. All right, and then that's when that 1 John comes into place.
Because the reason why these people go get these plagues brought upon them because of their wickedness.
Yeah.
Because like we talked about earlier, the Lord said, seek life or death. Follow my ways and you'll have peace. Or follow the ways of this world, you're going to get death. So
right.
So the wickedness, that's about to, the plagues that's about to be brought upon these people is because they did it to themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Lord stretched out his hand and you keep slapping it, man. So.
And the scripture tell you in Sirach, the scripture says, I have given you a straight commandment, of what you shall do to, avoid punishment, man. All right? So the Lord already gave us the blueprint, man. All right, He told us, what to do, what not to do, but, you people, man, you choose wickedness, man. So, the Lord is going to give you your reward, man.
Yeah, and the Lord already told you. Lord has 613 law, statute, commandments, man. He told you what you do this wickedness is a punishment for that. So you want to do the wicked shit. Lord give you what you want, but it's deal with the consequences that come with it, man.
That's right.
And that's what you people about to deal with, the consequences that come with your wickedness, man.
That's right. Can you, Yaakov, you got that first
Yeah.
Corinthians Bible shot? Can you get that?
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, and starting at verse 52.
Wow, again.
It's like I'm starting at verse 51.
Wesley, come on.
It says, "Behold, I show you a mystery."
Yeah, and this is a mystery. This is not given to everybody. All right, what does it say in that? I think it's is it Mark or Matthew? I think it's actually in both, where it says the Lord said, basically they talk about why do you speak as the disciples asked, why do you speak as thou
parables,
unto them in parables? And he says, because it's given unto you to know the mysteries of the Most High, but unto them it is not given.
Yeah, it's
Not.
fair.
Slaki, what were you saying?
Oh, it's not fair, Benjamin. Oh, no, you good. No, the Lord said he does, would say, when Yahushua said, I pray for them, I pray not for the world. That world he's talking about, because you got many different worlds, but that world he's talking about is the world of Israel, man. He's not dealing with all Israel. He's definitely not dealing with the other heathen nations, but he's not even dealing with all of Israel right now, man. So, scripture says sheep hear his voice. The ones who's the Lord's sheep, they're only going to be the ones to hear the voice, man.
Yep.
All right. It's that simple, man. You go ahead, brother.
It says, "Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed."
That's right. We're all going to be changed. First it starts off with the elect, though. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because the elect, they're the Lord's people right now. We said that 2/3 aren't even the Lord's people. But eventually, as I think in the book of Romans, it says that all Israel shall be saved.
It is in Romans, yeah. Yeah, so you say all Israel gonna be saved because you have the elect, the Lord they're gonna be saved in this what they call it, second death.
Yeah, the second death.
Yeah, you're gonna have the 144,000 1/3, and then 2/3 are gonna come back through that elect number. That's how they're gonna be saved.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
That's right. Keep reading now.
It says, verse 52, it says, "In a moment, in a twinkling of an eye."
So in a moment, the second, once we start getting beamed up, all right, in the twinkling of an eye, keep reading.
It says, "At the last trump."
Yeah, all right. Hey, that final destruction, that last kingdom, which before the everlasting kingdom, which that's the kingdom of Esau. That's why it says Jacob or
Esau is
the
the end of the world.
Yeah, Salaki. It's that 2 Ezra 6:9. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob followed thereof.
The beginning that followed thereof.
Yep, the beginning of it. All right, thereof. Okay, keep reading.
It says, "In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed.
Yep, keep going.
For this corruptible must put on incorruption."
Yeah, and we're about to put on that incorruption, okay? The Lord's going to allow this to happen very soon. Keep going.
"And this mortal must put on immortality."
Yep, keep going.
So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, "Death is swallowed up in victory."
Exactly. Death's going to be swallowed up, man. All right? We're not going to be sinning anymore.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And then also, even Esau, man, because he's as death. Man, we're going to get the victory over all this, man. Through Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right? Is there any more to that?
Nah, that's it.
But yeah, the main point is that we're going to be changed, man. All right? And with that, with that change is going to come what? That Jeremiah 33 is going to come to pass, right? We're going to get the laws put in us, okay? And that means we're not going to sin anymore, so that means there's going to be no more death.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that we're what? We're going to be gods. Because gods are what? Immortal.
That's it.
All right? They're immortal. They know good and evil.
That's it. And like I said, the law, statute, commandments going to be written in us, so we're not going to go off again, which that proves right there the kingdom of heaven is going to be an everlasting kingdom, man.
Yeah,
because the reason why we in this predicament right now is because we went off against the power.
That's right.
So once the Lord writes the law, statute, commandments in us, He changes from these chains of darkness we currently in, and we keep the law, statute, commandments perfectly. There'll be no reason for us to go into captivity no more, because we're gonna be on point now.
Yeah. That's right. This is Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 31. "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in that day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was a husband unto them, saith the Lord. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. Okay, after that last trump, all right? You know, the Esau's kingdom. It says here, where was I? But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts.
Yep.
So meaning that it's going to be first nature. It's just going to be in you to do righteousness. You're not going to be, thinking about wickedness anymore. You're just going to be doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, because you're going to be delivered from chains of darkness with this flesh. Because this flesh love doing things contrary to what's right, man. And remember that I reposted that video we did. The flesh hate adversity, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yep. And, what was that? The more parts and write it in their hearts. And it says, and we'll be there. I'm going to read that again. I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, meaning their minds, and will be their power. Okay, the Lord's going to accept us again. And they shall be my people.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord. For they shall all know me.
Yes, so all the Israel going to be on point and keep the law going to be written in them. Even the 2/3, they're going to be on point in the kingdom of heaven, man.
That's right.
So how you going to teach somebody that know already, man?
Right.
Yep. For they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
So that's what's coming. That's what's coming.
That's it. Anybody have anything else? Nah. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. We give all praise, honor, glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
All right, double honor to Apostle. That was a great millstone. Peace, salutations to you. Sincerity and pushing his words, sincerity, truth, and charity. With that, say shalom.
Shabbat, boy.
Abba.